The night the sky stood still, Albany, New York, September 1st, 1969. The air was thick with the last remnants of summer, a quiet hum of cicadas filling the night. Families had settled into their homes, and the streets were mostly empty, except for those who would never forget what they saw that night. At exactly 9:15 p.m., the power flickered across several blocks. TVs buzzed with static, radios let out piercing screeches, and then silence. Then came the light. A brilliant, pulsating glow descended from the sky, casting an eerie white-blue hue over the quiet neighborhoods. It wasn't like any aircraft they had ever seen. Silent, smooth, moving with an unnatural grace. Jim Wallace, then a 14-year-old boy, had been riding his bike home from a friend's house when he saw it. It was just hovering, he would later recall, his voice still shaking decades later. No sound, no wind, just this massive thing hanging there, watching. Then it moved. A burst of light shot down, illuminating the ground beneath it. Jim felt his body go rigid, as if something was holding him in place. A mile away, Susan Carter, a mother of 3, was standing on her back porch when she noticed the light flooding her yard. She rushed inside to grab her husband, but when they returned, their youngest son, Danny, was no longer on the swing set where she had left him. "Danny!" she screamed, her voice breaking. Then, just as suddenly as it came, the light vanished. The power returned. The hum of cicadas resumed. It was as if nothing had happened, except Danny was gone. A frantic search began. The police were called. Neighbors scoured the woods behind their homes, flashlights cutting through the darkness. Hours passed, then days. No sign of Danny, until he returned. 5 days later, Danny was found wandering along Route 9, barefoot and dazed. He didn't remember where he had been. "I was playing," was all he said. When asked with who, his little face scrunched in confusion. "The Silver People." The town never spoke about it much after that. Those who saw the light that night lived with the weight of something they could never explain. And Danny? He grew up, moved away. But sometimes, late at night, he still dreams of the Silver People, standing at the foot of his bed, waiting. Like, share, and subscribe for more mysterious and chilling stories. Your future self will thank you.